How can you know if someone truly loves you? My grandmother said, if you know you love someone you will take care of them when they are sick. I think about that often as it doesn't have to sexual. Just caring and being loving and generous. Love isn't really a feeling you can prove or disprove. You can express love in many ways, sure. But true love in the context that I think you mean isn't a feeling. Love like this isn't a noun. It's a verb. It's a choice or action made every day to overlook faults and forgive mistakes. It's also being accountable when you make mistakes and responsible for making changes to avoid repeating the same hurtful behavior. It's difficult and fluid. All you can do is hope for the best and put in the work. They've seen you at your worst and still make you feel loved. They are respectful to you. Even when they are angry, they express to you that they love you. I think it's in the little things. Like when someone puts 3 ice cubes in your cup cause they notice that's how you like it. Or when they make sure a certain shirt you like to wear is washed and de-wrinkled for you to wear on a big day. They write notes or say things just to make you smile. They decide to wear the perfume/cologne you like, even though they like another better. Their first thoughts when considering a decision is how you would feel about it. When something happens they can't wait to tell you about it. Just the little things that show that you and your well-being are always on their mind. It's not grand gestures 24/7 or anything fancy like that cause people can fake those. True love is about merging someone else's wants and needs with your own. Are they always there for you in your darkest moments? That's when you know you have a friend who truly loves you. They don't question your weirdness. They are there for you when you feel incredibly low and don't judge you. They push you to do better. They're accepting of who you are. When they sacrifice everything in their weakest time. When they are injured, barely hanging on, when they are in their weakest moment, just to make you happy in your darkest moments. People who do that genuinely love you, and if you do the same, you truly love them too. Not really a way you know someone loves you, but a way I saw my girlfriend love me was during a wrestling match I had to go against. This guy was like massive compared to me, and he used a power slam, a name of a wrestling move, on me several times. To the point my ears were bleeding. My tongue was bleeding. I puked blood. I was woozy, cold and stand, and covered in sweat. I had to walk off the mat with the bell of 2 coaches. The first thing my girlfriend did was got me a water, a trash can, a bandage, and sat by me for an hour until I was able to finally put my shirt back on and hobble to the bench. People can say things like I love you, but actions like that are what prove it. My boyfriend loves me. I currently deal with severe depression and CPTSD plus several physical issues. I'm no Sterling catch. But tonight he stopped what he was doing, looked over at me, and asked if I was okay. I wasn't. Today was the anniversary of my mum's death, and it wasn't a good day mentally. 33 years gone, and I still miss her. We both stood up and hugged. He then gently wiped my tears, went through my looking after myself checklist, and kept petting me a little like a kitten. Didn't chastise me about my meds muck up this morning. Made sure I had eaten. Currently eating properly is an issue. Shrink will be made aware come Wednesday, and joked with me about what I had snacked on. I'm 53 yo. He's 43. We've been together 10 years. Neither of us are perfect, but he loves me, and I love him. No matter what, they stand by your side through thick and thin. Celebrate your success and comfort you in defeat. Often buy you things, not because of a certain day or event, but just cause this person will like this thing, I'ma buy it. Be on call, no matter the time of day, even if it means them having to get dressed, introducing you to their favorite game/film/TV show. Just generally being there for you no matter what, even when you have dumb ideas. They ask you how you're doing before they check their phone. They bring you a quick snack when they know you're stressed, even though they have things that need done soon. They give you a hug and don't let go till you do. You can never know, unless it's your mom or dad. Nobody will truly love you just because you exist. Some people fake it so ducking well though. That's the beauty of life. You bet your heart every time you give it. They see all of you and accept you for who you are fully, even the shitty, annoying, and inconvenient parts. that are personality traits that aren't damaging or abusive. They don't remind you about how shitty, annoying and inconvenient they are all the time either. When they spend 3 days holding your hand in a hospital room wearing clothing stained with your blood because they care more that you are okay than what anyone else thinks. They planned ahead regarding your wants and needs. I like to say I have magically refilling cabinets. Really, it's my husband checking and planning ahead to make sure I have chocolate, my favorite drink, milk for tea, etc. When they put all your needs and wants ahead of themselves, it's like they exist just for you, and it's the most wonderful feeling in the world. You'll know when you meet this person. Don't forget to treat them the same way. You wake up looking like a mess and they think you are stunning. Even after 13 years their eyes light up when they see you. They let you have the last piece of cake, but you can't finish it, so you share it. They won't change the channel when you're watching your favorite hockey game and cheer when they score simply because you are so happy. They hug you for the little things and silly quirks that make you who you are. They pretend there's an emergency and need your help when your mom keeps talking on the phone. You do whatever you can to make them happy, and they do anything to make you happy too. They hold you when you wake up from nightmares. You feel safe with them. They are always happy and not jealous of your accomplishments. They save all the little love notes you wrote them for years. When you realize as awesome as you both are, together you feel whole and be better than you can be by yourself. They treat to attack us on bad days. You never worry about looking silly or ridiculous to them. The biggest thing I can think of is they are not afraid of your tears. They hold you when you cry your heart out on your darkest days. There are a billion things that can say I love you, but they are all different for each couple. But willingly putting you first is the first step. I'm late to this, but they show you almost every day. It doesn't mean they don't have off days or even weeks. But a person making an effort to keep the relationship, maintain it, improve it, enjoy it, means they love you. It also means you need to do these things too. My husband writes songs about me and how much he loves me, and when we go to sleep at night he finds my hand under the covers and squeezes it. I also like how he puts his arm around my shoulders when we are sitting close as well. He's a good man and a good dad. Working with someone and growing together, paying attention and learning from one another, and above all, respecting each other, putting up with stupid or silly habits, hobbies, or quirks, because you enjoy them anyways. If you're allergic to something, fear not, just willing, but happy to give it up for you, without complaint, because you're worth more to them than what you're allergic to. For me this doesn't stop at food. I was a chicken farmer before meeting my wife. Hoss allergic to birds. Gave that up. Gave up peanut butter. No regrets in the slightest, though I do miss raising chickens. I'd miss my wife far more. She's told me it's how she knows I love her. Since nobody else including her family has given things up. Yes, even peanut butter. They keep it in the house and in the open when, if she breathes near it, she starts to have issues, for her sake. They treat you like you're the most wonderful person in the entire world, even though they don't need anything from you. And as the years go by and everything else in your life changes, they stay consistent. Good luck finding it, but it's worth it. I heard a story once about the man who invented rubber cleaning gloves. As the story goes, his wife was a cleaning lady whose hands would come home calloused and raw. He wanted to make something for her that would save her the pains she went through. The phrase I remember they used was, he loved her to the point of invention. They don't love you. They might like you a whole hell of a lot, and you might be important to them, but conditions can be met where anyone on the planet would abandon you. I have a lot of issues with my family. They said they love me when I could be of service to them in some way, but weren't around otherwise, and my own needs were unmet. I've had guys give me things and do nice things for me, but there were ulterior motives. I've had amazing physical chemistry with absolute dirtbags that treated me poorly. To me, love is a feeling of safety. I put your needs, happiness, and welfare on par with my own, and feel you do the same. I don't walk on eggshells or worry that it'll be misunderstood, because the foundation of the relationship is a belief that we would never intentionally harm one another. We all make mistakes. But mistakes made in good faith with good intentions are much easier to forgive than deliberate malice. I can be weak or silly without ridicule. There is mutual respect and reciprocity that makes both of us better people. Please click subscribe if you enjoyed this video.